All right, guys. Now, all of you guys are guilty, each and every one of you, of what I'm about to talk about. Well, at least most of you. Sorry about that right there. That's paint. That's one of the jobs I do full time during the day. Painter, remodeler, businessman, blah, 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 all that stuff. Renaissance. Um, so, you guys are all guilty of this. And that is the fact that you guys have all signed checks and you didn't read the fine or small print underneath your name. What? What small print? What are you talking about? There's nothing. Oh, yes. Go get your checkbooks right now. Go ahead, I'll wait. Okay, you're back. So, yeah. See that line where you sign your name, where you endorse on the front side? And you look at the end of it, that line, and then you see at the end of it, there's a MP. You know what that is? It stands for microprint. If you read that, which most of you ain't going to be able to because your eyes can't see that small of a print, get yourself a magnifying glass. But if you can see that, holy crap, you've got really good eyesight. Microprint, you can actually look it up, and it's just stands for that. It's microscopic ass print. But what does it say? All right. Now, I've never read them all, but the ones I was able to read, basically it says that you are the authorized agent of this account, and that basically you're assuming responsibility for this account, but in fact that it is not really yours. It is you're the agent of it, much like your straw man, for your straw man, your account. So your bank account is not really yours, it's theirs. Okay? And you're just right now claiming liability for it. You're saying, I authorize, basically what this line says is, I am the authorized agent of this account, and that I'm basically taking responsibility, and I authorize you to be able to deduct this amount of money from that account, and you are assuming the responsibility of it, which you kind of already did anyway. You kind of already knew, but you just didn't know that was all in the fine print. That's why they said the devil's in the details. So that's why, like, if you get in trouble with, like, taxes or child support or whatever else, they can pull and yank that money right out, even though legally they're supposed to go through court and all the other stuff. I've had it happen to me. Okay, very honest person. I've had it. Taxes, yeah, and got into some trouble because somebody sent me a fake check a long time ago, which is why I don't take checks anymore. I assumed responsibility. You know what I mean? So they can do that because that account is set up to be a bank account, but for the straw man. It's not really yours. Yes, you're putting your money in there, but you're putting your money in his, hers, or its account, that commercial entity, not yours. Okay? So you're putting this money in that account that you really don't own. You're assuming responsibility and liability for it, and you're authorizing people to take money out of it. So when your entity does something and they're like, well, we're going to come after you, that you they're speaking of is the straw man. And that the straw man has an account. And that's why they're able to do what they do. Okay? Because they have a partnership with the state. Now, here's the thing. Now, this is educational purposes only. If you were to want to avoid that, hypothetically, let's just say state taxes, child support, stuff like that, I might have found out that they don't have jurisdiction in other states. So if you were to use an account, I don't know, let's say like Simple, for instance, happens to be an account that I own through them, and they're out of state. And so if you put money into one of these out of state accounts, anything in state they can go after because you're a resident there, and that's where they scan to see what you own and where your accounts are in that state. But they don't do it out of state because you're not registered there. So they've got no reason, ways, and rhymes to check there. And then, of course, if you want to distance yourself even further, obviously you can go online and get an out-of-country account, things of that nature. It's a lot easier these days than it was. So that's just an FYI. So, all right. That is about it. Get out your magnifying glasses and look at that line at the end of your check where you endorse it, and it says microprint. Some of them have it on the back as well, where the person you're when you actually cash the check and you put your name on the back, some of those also have microprint back there. So that little line ain't a line, it's words. You're signing above those words, which makes me wonder if you signed UCC 1-308 over it, what would that do? Would that protect you? If something, I guess it would, but it wouldn't. So you're still reserving all of your rights by, if you put that over it. I guess the only instance I can think of off the top of my head would be is like if you're going to make a payment to child support, but they wanted to take more of your money than what you're paying, you could probably put UCC 1-308 over it, and that would protect you, but they already have your information, so they might still try to go after it. So probably wouldn't do too much. I'll have to look into that. So maybe that'll be another video one day, just out of curiosity. So that's about it, guys. Thank you very much. The Bad Wolf is over and out, and more videos are coming. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Free their minds. How about that? So that's about it, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.